Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And the Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their fifth-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
Here we go. And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first-half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Here we go. 12.
Now Burrow. Flushed out right. The 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Now it's Burrow. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Interested to see what they dial up here. Third and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Burrow will throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Burrow, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out come the Eagles for the first time, and the man in charge at quarterback in his fifth year now, Jalen Hurts.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have a perfect game.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on third down. Here's Hurts to throw. Able to shake him off. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
The Bengals offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. He took it in himself for a touchdown on their opening drive, as that leads us to take a look at the NFL's leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Shakes off the sack, forced out to his left. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17-game schedule. Now his name will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Get set. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived.
Here we go.
Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase from 19 yards away. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here, because to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried...
Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TV. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. In motion left comes Brown. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 3rd down and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. It's caught. Smith. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Gun.
Now it's Burrow. Escaping the... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, good move. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
A big gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And out come the Eagles. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. He's got Smith here. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback. And cue the applause, and there it is for him, the mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him to
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
No.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Logan Wilson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Up the middle with Barkley. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
Ready? Gun. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that pass broken up by Reed Blankenship. 2nd and 10. You look at this Eagle defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking.